Good morning, it's Wednesday!
That's right, everybody. It's Wednesday.
Hey, guess what? I like cereal.
Thanks, Catherine and Corinne, for that great intro. I'm just kidding. It was awesome. Thanks so much. So, if you don't know me already, I'm Sam, which I think most of you know me already, since it's only like the 5 of us watching, and then a couple others like Chanel, who I caught on the bus this morning. Hey Chanel.
Yes.
What day is it?
It is Wednesday, my friend. Yeah, it is Wednesday. Hey, it's your video day.
Yes, it is.
Yay.
Vlog day today.
Easiest day ever.
So this week is book recommendations week. Now I had a lot of books that I had to narrow it down from, but I decided to be cool and I wanted to show the books as well as have them in my recommendation list. So I'll be showing you a few books and then I'll just be listing a few books at the end. So the first book is, I know Erin, you hate this book with a passion. You said so in Stacy's video comments, but I love it. Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury. It's just, I really like it. I read it first when I was in about 7th or 8th grade, and I just fell in love with it. The fact that it has books in it, and it's about books, and I really like it. I really do. It shows a futuristic society where this could actually happen, since it is sort of happening in our lifetime. I mean, I'm not going to ramble on about this, but we are sort of turning into that sort of society that they have in this book. Futuristic and not reading. Reading is good. Go reading. The second book I have for you guys is Tuck Everlasting by Natalie Babbitt. This is a book that I've had since I was about 8 years old. As you can see, it's very worn. I got it at a garage sale. So the book is so good, and I love reading it, and I love the movie as well. But the book, I love reading because it's just it's a great story. Third book I have today is Flipped by Wendlyn Van Draaten. I think I'm saying that right. If you haven't seen the movie, it's so good. The book is amazing as well. The movie actually follows a lot closer to the book than you think. It's not as horrible as like The Lightning Thief was. And The Lightning Thief, that movie was a horrible representation of the book. So in Flipped, it's basically this girl has been in love with this boy ever since they were little kids. And now that they're older, they sort of flip. The boy starts thinking that he has feelings for the girl, while the girl realizes that the boy might not be all he's cut up to be. So it's a just coming-of-age romance story, and it's really funny, actually. It's a great book. The fourth book that I have for you guys is The Time Traveler's Wife by Audrey Niffenegger? Nager? I don't know. I cried while reading this book, actually. I read it for the first time last year when I heard the movie was coming out. And I actually really love the movie. I love the movie, but I love the book more. The movie was good, but the book is better. It's usually how it is. This isn't even my copy. It's from the library. I checked it out again so I could read it. Fifth book is Inkheart by Cornelia Funke. She has 2 other books in this series, but I tried reading the other 2 and I just could not get into them. The first one is the best one in the series. Inkheart, I've had this book since I was in 5th grade. I got it at the book fair, and I read it every time I go on a trip. It's gotten so worn from age. And the pages, I just love it. I love this book so much. This will go with me everywhere because I love it. As well as the next book on my list, which is, of course, Harry Potter. Deathly Hallows is the last one in the series. I hope you know that. If you don't, where have you been? Do you live under a rock? It's not the longest one in the series, but it's really good. And I love it. And in fact, I got these stickers in it when I first got it. This one says Snape will betray. That's what I thought would happen. I'm not going to spoil anything if you haven't read it. And at the end, there's this other one that I had that came with it. It says Snape is loyal. I put that one at the end because I didn't think it would happen. And I don't know if it does happen, if it doesn't happen. Because I don't like spoilers. I don't like saying spoilers to people. So I'm not going to tell you any spoilers. Because Harry Potter is something that you need to read. And that you should read because it's an amazing series. I can't really describe how Harry Potter has really affected my life so much, but it really has. It's opened my eyes to a lot of different things in this world. I mean, when I was little, I used to just think it was just a story about a wizard, but it's really just a contrast between light and dark, and the Death Eaters are they're the epitome of evil, and even though Snape was a Death Eater, it can show that even if something is evil, it can still turn out to be good. And I'm going to stop rambling about Harry Potter now. So those are my book recommendations. However, I have a lot more, and I'll probably put them in the sidebar, or below bar, or whatever it's called, because I don't really keep up with these things. I still call it a sidebar. I don't know if there's a different name for it now, or whatever. I went on with about... Alright guys, so that wraps up my video for today. Happy Wednesday, everybody. And I'll see you tomorrow, Natasha. Adios.